I'm glad our buddy Pedro recommended this for us. This is really good. It's like Christmas. This place is so characteristic and so cool and so old school. So, looks nice. I've had these before. They're really good. This one is actually warm. I can see why they named their place after this particular dish. It is so good. Welcome to Destination Eat Drink, the travel channel for foodies. I'm Brent Peterson, an American living in Portugal, and we're not on the road today. We're in our home city of Setúbal, Portugal today, and this place is called Beja. This place just opened in our city maybe a couple of months ago. Fabrizio runs the place, great guy, and a little cafe, but it's really good. He makes the juices all here fresh. There's a carrot and apple and a bunch of other good stuff in there. Really good. So today we're going to do another video about some of the best pastries in Portugal. And you'll notice I'm not having a pastry right now. And once you see the video, you'll see all the pastries I eat. You'll know why. I'm just having some raw juice here. We're going to try pastries from Évora, where they're famous for their convent sweets. We're going to try pastries that have a nautical theme and all kinds of other pastries here. And hope you enjoy it. If you do like this kind of foodie travel content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's also the Destination Eat Drink podcast that you can listen to. Over 350 episodes from places all over the world. Europe, of course, US, of course, but also South America and Africa and Asia, all over the place that you can listen to. So check out that podcast. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, let's gorge on some pastry, shall we? So I just stopped at M1882. Our tour guide, Rosanna, hipped us to this place and suggested that we come try it for their ovos moles. So we're going to do that in a moment. But what I wanted to point out to you is the reason why I wanted to eat out here is to show you the sidewalks here in Aveiro. Now, all over Portugal, they have these little tiles that line the sidewalks. And you'll see them everywhere in any town, any city. But the interesting thing is they have patterns to them, and they're not all the same. Depending on what city you're in, it will have something to do with the culture or the history of that city. And so in our city of Setúbal, they're generally wave-shaped to represent the Sado River and the ocean. Here, they also have water themes. You see them have nautical knots, anchor, and right here is one that's one of the traditional boats here in Aveiro. So when you're walking around, look down, notice the patterns, because they're really interesting and quite beautiful. Also watch your step for two reasons. The dog crap, and when it rains, these get very slippery. All right, so let's get into this. I got a couple different ones, different shapes actually. And so, okay, this one is shaped like a shell. And you can see they have different shapes that also have to do with the culture of Aveiro. This one is shaped like a fish. And then let's see what the third one is. It's like Christmas. Okay, and so this one is shaped like an eel. This is a famous dish that they eat here in Aveiro, the eel. We're not going to be eating any eels while we're here, but let's give this a try. Okay. So this is a really good example. Sweet egg custard on the inside, but the shell is more crispy and it has some powdered sugar on it. This is a barrica, and this will be our last stop for ovos moles. You can see a barrica means the barrel, and I told you that the ovos moles comes in different shapes to celebrate the nautical heritage of Aveiro. And this one is shaped like a barrel. I don't know what that has to do with sailing or anything, or ships. Maybe it's, I don't know, a mooring or something. But anyway, this is the most popular shape because it's the biggest one, so you get the most filling inside. Let's give this a try. Wow. Definitely the creamiest of all the custards. Super tasty. I love this inside. I'm glad our buddy Pedro recommended this for us. This is really good and a great way to finish off our ovish molish crawl here in Aveiro. This is called a Beja Mariana, and what it looks like is an almond-covered torte with egg custard on the top. Wow, okay. There is almond paste in this cookie as well. Slivered almonds on top, powdered sugar on top. That is fantastic. Of course, I got my abatonado. Clear the palate for round two. This is called a bambinha, which, you know, it's named after the place, so it must be good. Oh, see, this is so soft and moist. Look at that. Oh, man. That's the same base as this. This is even softer. I don't know which one I like better. I like them both. So we're going to eat them both. I was talking to the guy who works here. He said, or at least what I understood of what he said, because he doesn't speak English, made fun of us for not speaking Portuguese, as we deserve. But what I took away from my limited Portuguese is he was saying, there's a lot of pasteleries, a lot of bakeries here in Beja who all make the same thing. He makes specialties right here that you can't find anywhere else. And he said, these are two of them that you can only find here. This place is so characteristic and so cool and so old school. They've got liquor up here too. If I wanted, I could have got a shot with mine. Fantastic place. I love it here. And we'll definitely be coming back sometime. I went nuts and ordered everything that I could think of here. So we're going to try each of these. Trust me, I'm not going to eat all of it, but I do want to have a bite of each of them. First up is Sarica, and this is just a beautiful looking cake. I'm going to take a bite here because it's got the syrup on the top. Oh man, it's a light cake with some little citrus in it, and that honey is really good. I'm gonna need a knife. Then what they do is, now, it doesn't always come like this, but this one has this little piece of fruit to go with it that they put on top. So we got our travesseiros at Casa Piraquinta here in Sintra, and this is right in the center of town. This is the busiest part of Sintra, and this week is a holiday week, so there's a lot of tourists around. Luckily, most of them come in here, get their pastry, and go out the door. The seated area is not too busy, so it's kind of nice. And Once you get to Sintra, if you want, you can grab the bus or you can grab one of the tuk-tuks. There's a million tuk-tuks that'll take you all over here to take you around town, to take you to the sites and whatnot. But really, it's like a 12 to 15 minute walk from the bus station to here, and it's a beautiful walk. You walk along the little walkway there. There's tons of vendors selling stuff. It's just really nice. There's statues and whatnot, so it's a nice atmosphere. And we've come to Casa Piraquinta to get this this pastry, which was actually invented here in the 1940s. So what you've got is this puff pastry, which is topped with a little bit of granulated sugar. And then on the inside, you've got the egg custard. So, looks nice. I've had these before. They're really good. This one is actually warm. Sweet, eggy, and the crust is so nice and light and flavorful. It's really good. So, got a little cafe to go with that. Okay. That's Delta coffee. Don't care for Delta coffee in Portugal, but you know what? I'm not here for the coffee. I'm here at Casa Piraquinta for this great tart. Our next stop is Casa das Paras. This is in a completely different part of the city, and I'll tell you, there's a completely different vibe out here. You don't get the tourist vibe out here. I don't think there are any tourists out here. It's only a 15-minute walk from the palace. So this place is known, as you can tell by the name of it, for its parish. This is what it looks like. Oh, I wanted to point out, she offered to cut it in half. And I don't know if this is just a thing in Mafra or I've just been hiding under a rock, but in Portugal I just haven't seen them offer to do that. And in all the pastelerias we've been in, they're like, do you want me to cut it in half? Yeah, sure. So what is it? This is a puff pastry topped with sugar, and on this half I sprinkled a little cinnamon, a little canela, and then it's filled with egg cream. So let's give it a try. Wow. Super crispy. And with that sugar on top, perfect. And then of course you get the creaminess with the egg in there. Wow. Wow. I like this. I like it a lot. I can see why they named their place after this particular dish. It is so good. And flaky and messy too, but worth it. All right, definitely need my juice cleanse after that. If you've been to Portugal and enjoyed some pastries, leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked. Probably Pastel de Nata, right? But tons of other pastries, and that's what I'm showing in these videos, how many great pastries there are in Portugal. So hope you liked it. If you're planning a trip to Portugal, pick up my Foodie travel guide, just $9.99 at buymeacoffee.com. It's over 600 pages long, and it's got all the best things to eat and drink all over Portugal, 17 different cities and towns throughout the country. So also cool things to do there. So pick that up, buymeacoffee.com/destinationeatdrink. I'm Brent Peterson. See you down the road. Yeah, that is so good.
Eu armazém para tudo lá no carro ficou lá.